All right, continuing my journey in Gold Hill, Oregon, walking down by the river, holding my dog in my right hand because she needs a break. And luckily she's small enough and light enough I can hold her. And by the time she gets a break, she's ready to keep walking. Yeah, you just got to pay attention to your pet's body language and stuff. A lot of people don't. And also, if you have a dog, maybe consider getting a harness. I used to have just a collar and a leash. And I realized dogs hate that and it can really hurt their necks and stuff. So at the risk of sounding like a sissy, actually I'm just somebody that loves dogs. Get a harness, because that way it supports, it's the collar is being, or the leash is being pulled by the body, and it can support the weight better. It doesn't cause injury to your dog's neck or head. It's just a little bit more humane. So if you're a dog lover and you don't use a harness, take that into account. And I'm not being paid to say this. So to the right, we've got some sports fields for baseball. Pretty neat developed area here in Gold Hill, Oregon. But yeah, you can see that over there. It's pretty cool. What a great background if you're out playing sports as a kid or an adult even, you know. To the left of me, you've got all the busy cars going by. Reminds me of a Doors song called Cars Hiss By My Window. Cars hiss by my window like the train along the tracks. I don't even know if that's the word. Check it out, man. Really cool developed area though. I would zoom in, but I got Jett dog in my right hand, so I'm doing this with my left. And I'm a right-handed person, so just doing my best to continue my journey to show you what's down here. It's trippy. It looks different than the last time I was here. I don't really remember these baseball fields being here, but I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. I often am. My middle name is Wrong. Derek Wrong Moody. Da-dun-da-dun. This video is dedicated to my buddy Gary in Arizona. Gary Long. Hey bro, if you heard me say your name, let me know in the comments below if you heard this shout out, and then I'll know if you're really watching. Look at this though, man. On both sides of me, you've got these fully developed places. Pretty cool. Sporting areas for baseball. I was never a big sports guy myself. Again, my whole life has been music, 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 and nature, nature, nature. But I think sports are cool. People are into it, they're into it. And if they're not, they're not. But it's nice they have the facilities for everybody out here, man. Pretty cool. Like little bleachers right there for the fans. Supporting their hometown teams. People will be out here in droves, hanging out during the spring and summer and fall, doing sports activities, I imagine, of, you know, basketball over there, baseball over here, skateboarding all year round. Beautiful fields, mountains everywhere. It's just amazing, man. Nothing like living in Southern Oregon. One of the best moves I ever made in my life, man. We are, just so you know, we're nearly 5 hours south of Portland, Oregon. So most people, when they think of Oregon, they think of Portland, kind of like people think of Chicago and Illinois, but couldn't be anywhere further as far as differences in Portland, although I love Portland and it definitely gets a bad rap. And but I love it up there, but I would rather live here. At the same time though, to be honest, okay, Jett dog, you got to get down for a minute, honey. Come on. Woo! At the same time, if I had a good opportunity in Portland, I'd take it, because there's a lot of mom and pop shops up there, independent stores and music and coffee places and music venues. So yeah, I could actually make a go of it in Portland. So if you happen to be 1 in a million chance somebody in Portland that's got a place I could live and work, let me know. I'll put my email in the description area. Anyway, only partly joking. I know no one's going to reach out, but you never know. You never know. Somebody may say, hey dude, I know a perfect place for you to live and work in Portland area, because my youngest daughter lives up there. So that's the motivation for wanting to be up there. But as long as I reside in Southern Oregon, my heart is with this nature for sure. And this Jett dog, of course, trying to keep up with her dad, who's probably wearing her out. I should probably pick her up, you guys, and be done with this journey. I just wanted to show you this cool old electrical building down here that I have discovered a long time ago. God, I haven't been here in forever. And I live in this town, but just moved here, you know, rather recently. Maybe this is it. I don't know. I don't know how much further I'll go because the dog seems to be tired out, but we'll end it with this for now. Look at this dilapidated old structure. Pretty trippy, eh? Wonder if anyone lives here. Looks like a place I could live. Rock and roll. Here's another cool little bridge. Wow. Dried up and just stuff growing everywhere. Old, looks like the old, is that the old train track? That's interesting. That's pretty cool, man. Wish I knew the history of this stuff back here. Maybe if you're from Gold Hill, you could educate me on what you know. And if you know of any spots that I should check out in Gold Hill, I wish I could find someone to hang out with me and take me to some really hidden, cool spots and trails and stuff. Eventually, I'll find them. Oh yeah, this is super cool back in here, man. Look at this. This just goes back into the woods. I live back in the woods, you see. A woman and my kids and my dog and me. And a country boy can survive. Pretty cool, man. There's another trail going that way. It's the thing about Oregon, man. You can just walk outside your door and take a little journey, and you're like not far from like J.R.R. Tolkien land, you know, the Shire, man. The land of nymphs and fairies and gnomes and Bigfoot. God, I just can't stop myself from going down here further. Jett seems to be catching up okay. She's doing okay. Pretty cool, guys. If you haven't been to Southern Oregon, definitely recommend you checking it out. I'd like to get some videos out in the Applegate. That place is truly beautiful too. But for now, I'm going to be bringing a lot of videos from Gold Hill, Oregon, just to show you about this little beautiful place, man. You can still hear the water from here. You never know who or what you'll meet back in these woods either. And that's true. I've met some really enlightened people, like very spiritual beings. And I've also met like drug addicts and, you know, it's just like any other place in the world. You never know what you're going to encounter, but I'm never afraid of anything. I've also encountered bears many times, probably a dozen. Never seen a bear that was anything but afraid of me. And I have seen 2 mountain lions since I've lived in Oregon, but I was definitely petrified. I will say though, the mountain lions were super chill, and both times they were looking for her. Yep, one was sitting outside my door. We had looked like a little tree house outside of our apartment, but it was like a little balcony thing in the trees. And we looked over, and about 12 feet, 20 feet away was a mountain lion sitting on the neighbor's little balcony. Just laying there looking docile as hell, waiting for my dog to come out, because we used to put the dog out there. And I was warned, don't put your dog out at night and stuff, because these animals come down to eat them, mountain lions especially. And sure enough, that's happened once. And then another time, I was walking the dog, and I saw a cat walk across our path down the road, and I go, man, that's a big cat. And the closer I got to I realized it was a mountain lion. And the thing just kept walking. It didn't seem interested in us. So I looked it up, and it said more people die in Oregon every year of deers killing them, deer attacks, than mountain lions and bears combined. So that educated me, because the deer in Southern Oregon are generally very friendly. And I mean it. You can walk up to a group of deer in Southern Oregon, and half the time they won't move. They just kind of walk around you. It happens constantly. Now, when I lived in Illinois, deer were hard to see. You'd see them and they run. And of course, people trying to kill them. Of course, I'd be running too, which ain't my thing. But do what you got to do, man. You got your karma, I got mine. I do what I think's right for me, and I don't judge others. One of the rare people that doesn't get into political dissidence with other people. I just don't really want to do that. Don't care, man. I've got my opinions, sure. But there's not going to be any progress made if we have more division. Screw it. We've got to come together on some level, and I just figure on the human level sounds good to me. Souls temporarily masquerading as humans, I should say. Isn't this a cool path? Look at this. just out in the middle of the woods on a trail on a good day. Where it ends, no one knows. Does it matter? Nope. It might matter than I had her. Kinds of thorns over here, guys. You don't want to mess with these guys. Whew. Those are some tough mofos right there. Thorny, horny bushes. Yeah, those things suck, man. Lots of them. I think they're blackberries, actually. Blackberry bushes. Yeah, blackberries are awesome. They grow very wild in southern Oregon. It's so hard to find places where the animals and people haven't gotten to them before you did, though. But boy, are blueberries delicious when they're picked right off the vine. Most of the time, they're just so delicious. Hear the water? You can hear water on my left and my right. It's in stereo! Oh wow, beautiful view ahead. There's the water creeping through the mountains. Drinking wine, spody odie, drinking wine. Drinking wine, spody odie, drinking wine. Nope, I'm not drinking wine. I'd love to have wine, but it's been 13 years since I have had alcohol. Quite a while. I just saw somebody to my right hiking, and I don't want them to think I'm a creeper, so I'm not pointing the video at them. I'm going to keep to myself so nobody feels like I'm invading their privacy, trying to get out in nature, and some weirdo hippie punk rock weirdo with a dog starts pointing a camera at you. Nah, I'm just going to keep on trucking. Pretty awesome area, you guys. You can hear the water and see it on the right. Lots of rapids over there, man. Wow. Yeah, quite tumultuous on the water over that way. I can't see the woods for the trees. I can't see the water for the trees. Oh well. Does anybody even care? Am I wasting my time even putting these videos up, or does somebody actually enjoy this? I don't know. Until you leave a comment below and say, hey man, I dig what you're doing. Keep putting weird stuff up, bro. Let me know. Or am I talking to myself? I'm talking to myself. Wouldn't be the first time, but we're going to come up here and have a little smoke. Gotta have a little smoke. Yeah, yeah. I gotta take a little toke. Yeah, yeah. Because I can. Because I can. Because it's nature. All right, man. I'm sick of the cheesy jokes. I'm going to end this with some cool close-up shots of the rapids here at the mighty Rogue River in Gold Hill, Oregon. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Just remember, you're not alone in this world. There's weirdos and people like me out there that are ready to have your back with videos like this, with little words of encouragement. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Put one foot in front of the other, just like me. And soon you'll be coming back for more. Hey man, thanks for being here. Check it out. Let's end it on this note of water noise. Have a good night or day.